Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the other Fortnite. We'll be playing the Save the World mode as I make sure the audio is right. I understand the Windows update that's coming as soon as they get the problems worked out will let me put different program outputs to different audio sources. So I'm excited about that, which means I won't have to pop up the stream audio real quick to listen to it anymore. Anyway, playing the PvE version of Fortnite tonight called Save the World. I started playing this. I bought it when it was 50% off a few months ago, thinking, well, you know, it's cheap. I'll get it. I'll use it to maybe practice building. I'll see what it's all about. And I kind of like it. I mean, it's not the greatest game in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but it really kind of appeals to my OCD need to break and loot everything in the game world. I mean, it's just like Battle Royale in that everything but the ground, you can break it. And unlike Battle Royale, damn near everything can be looted because there's so much more to loot. And one of the things that I'm not real fond of, and I'll admit it's just me because I haven't bothered to really learn how to play the game per se. I mean, beyond, okay, let's go in and do some objectives and shoot zombies because that's easy. But it's got a deep skill progression system that's, I mean, it's just this big, huge, giant jumble that, I mean, this is tier 1, and there's 4 tiers of it, and oh my god. And then beyond that, there's research trees, and I've managed to fill up tier 1 research. And I'm working on, for the most part, done with Tier 2 as much as I want to be at the moment, because there are things in Tier 3 that I want, specifically this one, and this one, because they'll expand my ability to store things, because I'm a pack rat and I need to loot everything in the game world. I need all the crafting mats. And I keep getting more and more loot, and I don't know what to do with it because there's a big system for breaking down things. And I guess it would be like reverse engineering in some other games, and I don't understand how it works. But the point is, I'm too overloaded, and I can't claim all my rewards, and I need more storage space. And I'm constantly running out of storage space when I'm out in the game world looting. So I need 2,700 research points for every one of the dots on this screen. And I've got to get through this one and this one before I can get this one and this one. And these are essentially my bank, and this one is my backpack, and I've already gotten 1 backpack slot. And I would assume there's more like this in Tier 4. And then these others boost things like your health, shields, traps, and so forth. And these points generate at a certain rate per hour, up to a limit. But since yesterday, I've only accumulated 1,700 of them. And I need 2,700. At 5,400 an hour, it's probably going to be tomorrow before I can buy 5 more slots in my backpack. And then it'll be another month or so before I can buy 5 more slots. If not 2 months, because I'll have to get so many points. Yeah, I'll need 31 nodes in this tier before I can move on to research Tier 4. So there's just a lot of complexity to this game that I haven't bothered to learn. And because of that, I'm probably hindering myself. I've got 49 skill points saved up because I don't really want to spend them until I'm ready to move on to Tier 2 in the skill tree, because there's no sense in wasting things down here until I know what's available up here, because I qualify to move on to Tier 2 once... Yeah, new quests coming. I know most of this already. Once I finish the last quest in the Stonewood quest line, then I can start buying Tier 2 skills. The problem is, for the past few days, where did that go? I've been stuck on the Treacherous Treasure quest, because it requires running around and finding something that's very hard to find and is a random spawn. And then a couple of days ago I found it and accidentally killed it before it spawned as what it was supposed to spawn as. It's called a mimic. It's a creature that looks like a treasure chest until you open it and it turns into a monster and attacks you. But I killed it as a treasure chest and didn't get credit for it because it never spawned as the mimic. So then yesterday I finally found one, and I've been stuck on that for nearly a week. I couldn't get past it. And I was really hoping to get done with that before tonight's stream, so then I can move on. So we'll see what tonight brings. But then that brings us to the other problems of all of these schematics I have, and I have so many that I can't even claim because there's no space. Where is it? Over here. I have 305 schematics in my inventory that can only hold 250. Because I keep being rewarded more and more schematics and survivors and heroes and everything else. And a lot of them are really good, but I can't claim them because I don't have any space to put them. And there are ways to get rid of things, but this trap, this blue trap here, it's 3 different traps, and I don't know which one I want to keep and which one I don't. Which one is better? Which one is worse? Should I keep it? Should I try to reverse engineer it? I don't know. It seems like, that's information worth knowing, but I've never bothered to research it. So, more than anything, I'm really my own worst enemy when it comes to playing this game. I've cleared a lot of space. This number should be much, much higher than it is. But that's where I stand now. So, quests I have to do tonight, which I will in no way get done with all of them. Hold the Door quest, 2 Storm Shield defenses. That's the primary story quest. Those just come up as they come up. And in this case, it's the quest after this one. But that's just one, and there will be another one in the next batch of quests. So, again, it just comes up as it comes up. This one, 25 mist monsters. They'll spawn when they spawn. There's a lot of them out there. I gotta kill 25 of them. The catch is, I then have to be successful in the other mission that I'm doing. And that's not always the case. I can go out and kill 25 of them in the next mission, but if I don't win the mission, then none of it counts. And that's where it gets disappointing. This completes 7 missions. That's just something that'll get accomplished in time. And saves 40 survivors. Again, they have to be successful missions. Husk extermination. Husks are what they call zombies. I have to kill 500 in successful missions as a ninja. That's pretty easy, but I'm not working on a ninja character right now. It's a daily quest. I'll be able to stack up to 3 daily quests over time. so I'm not really worried about that one tonight. Side quests, this one is play with others. Do 2 missions with other people. I've never played with other people in this game, so I'm not really into that yet. Then the event that's running right now. Again, kill and collect mist monster data. That's just another one of those. When it spawns, and when it drops, I'll pick it up. This one I don't think requires a successful mission completion. I just need to pick up the data. And tutorial quests, these require doing things to my various characters, which need specific conditions to be met, which I found out last night require certain skills to be purchased. So I was able to do that with one of them, as well as certain materials to be on hand. And with these, I think I'm stopped. I know with rarity upgrade, I don't have the materials to do this one. And I'm not sure about survivor training. I was able to do the first one. This one may require mats that I don't have either. And then signal boost, that's the main quest, which is the primary thing I'll be trying to do tonight, is I'll be looking around for something. There'll be 3 of them around. No idea what they look like, but quest objectives are marked pretty well. You still have to find them, but I gotta find 3 of them and do a successful mission in a +15 zone. Now, making all of that trickier is that I've got to spend all of this time gathering crafting materials. Another thing I'll do is run around and do loot runs every now and then for crafting materials. And that requires failing the mission, which means I can do all of these objectives and then I'll get no credit for them. So I want to avoid that tonight. I was going to do one of those last night and just make a crafting and gathering run, so I would have plenty of stuff on hand tonight. And then at the absolute last minute, I found that mimic that I'd been searching for a week, and had to change my plan and waste all of these materials that I'd gathered to try to complete the mission at the last minute. Because there are time limits on these. Some of them have shorter time limits than others. So with my heroes right now, this is the, I'm working on a soldier hero with Ramirez. So I'm not going to do the ninja right now. I don't really have a ninja picked out that I want to advance yet. So I'll need to put some thought into that before I shift gears for that one. But right now I'm working on Trooper Ramirez. So we need to be in a +15 zone. And that's where it gets tricky, because +15 zones are way out here on the edge, and I really need to be in a city zone. So my +15 zones are an industrial park for Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning's not bad. You get plenty of time to do it, and it comes in 2 shorter waves. And here's a +15 city zone. This one's in the suburbs, but it's got an epic mini-boss attached to it. Epic mini-bosses aren't that bad. I can go out farther, but this one requires 4 players. I've never tried one of these. And then a +19 zone. I've never been brave enough to jump into one that says I'm underpowered. I don't even know how to bring my power level up. I mean, it tells me up there in the corner that I'm +18. I don't know how to get that any higher. Again, if I would do some research, I would probably know these things, but I haven't bothered. So what I'm going to do is go into the city, because my quest says Locators are often found in city zones in a +15 zone. This big bubble being my storm shield. So here's my +15 in the city, and it's a Ride the Lightning quest. As far as the quests go, Fight the Storm is a static location that you have to defend with one massive wave of enemies coming at you. Ride the Lightning is another static location that you have to defend against two shorter waves of enemies. Rescue the survivors. You have a set amount of time to rescue X number of survivors, and then you get a bonus for every survivor you rescue in the remaining time. Retrieve the data I really hate, because there's a balloon landing and you have to find the landing location and secure it before it lands, and then fight off the horde of enemies for a set amount of time. And then, let's see, this one, destroy the encampments. It took me several tries to do the only successful one of these I've ever done, because I'm seeing encampments. They're all over the place, and why can't I destroy them? Well, it turns out you have to wait for them to go active. And I didn't know how to do that, because in every other game mode, there's these little encampments everywhere, and they're just always active, and you run up and you shoot the zombies and you call it good. But in this one, they come active one at a time, and you have to wait for them to come active. And in this one, the radar grid, it's an exercise in building. So you've got to scavenge for materials and then lay out a pattern all in a set amount of time that I find with my building skills is very, very hard to do. So I don't like to, and I don't like to work outside the city, because there aren't a lot of good metallic crafting materials out there. Find the good stuff in the cities and suburbs. So let's do Ride the Lightning here in the city in +15 zone, and we'll try to find those locators. And this will give me an opportunity to invite anybody else into the thing I want, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to go for it. Oh, and I have to loot this thing called Blue Glow, because it's the enabler for all of this stuff. Fortunately, it's all over the place.
Lars is standing by to gather storm intel, Commander. Let's launch that van.
And let's loot the world.
So kind. I need to get back up in those clouds.
We're headed your way. Make sure to collect any blue glow you see.
Oh, I'm going to collect everything. I really need nuts and bolts and electronic components. And ammo. This is simple mechanical parts, nuts and bolts, ammo.
I'll take it.
Everything can be looted and destroyed. Well, not everything can be looted, but most everything can be. And after you loot it, destroy it. I hear a chest. Yeah, I need rusty mechanical parts. There it is. Unlike Battle Royale, when you loot something, it automatically comes to your inventory. You don't have to pick it up. Alright, there's a survivor nearby, and he's somewhere in that blue circle. Now there's a bonus for a speed run of doing this in 2 days, but I'm not going to bother with it. Because I need all the time I can get looting. Destroying electronic things tends to drop nuts and bolts. Not always, but sometimes. And I need those. See, there were some. Rusty mechanical parts and nuts and bolts. That's where I came in. Rusty mechanical parts and nuts and bolts. I need both of those in abundance to make lots and lots of traps. I do not need bacon. Cars are a very good source of nuts and bolts. It's gotten to the point where I get in trouble in Battle Royale because I run around and try to loot everything. If it lights up, it can be looted. And most things have 2 art states. Like this is a full bookshelf. Once I've looted it, the TV's turned and the books are gone. I hear a chest here too. I hear you. Full bookshelf, empty bookshelf. So a lot of times you can tell just by looking at it whether or not it can be looted. Here's the survivor.
You saved my life. Thanks.
Cans almost always have nuts and bolts in them. The toilet almost always has bacon in it. I don't know why. And it's a little disgusting when you stop and think about it. I still hear that chest. Where is it?
Uh-huh.
Door? Is there a downstairs? The hell is that chest? It's right here. I was starting to doubt my sanity. Alright, that's a zombie spawn. And they're going to bother me. Nope, 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 nope. I hear him. Where'd he go? There he is. A lot of times the zombies will leave you alone if... I hate these things. Loot trolls steal my blue glow. And you gotta kill them to get it back. But when you kill them, you get a reward and 2 blue glow. And you can loot everything. Huh. I'm full up on shotgun shells. Now I can take them. Nope. Still got plenty. I hear husks, and they're coming for me.
Next.
I hate the hornet husks, because I'll take damage if I end up in the hornets. Even though I've already got 2,000 bricks, I'm still getting crafting materials from doing this. Now this encampment, once I start the fight, will spawn a bunch more of them. I hate the baseball players too. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Headshot's good. It's one of the things I like about Soldier. And I got too close to wherever they were, which is in there, and they heard me. Fortunately, they're behind a wall. I'll fire off my heal. It's got a 3-minute cooldown on it, so it'll have plenty of time to get back up to speed. It's not that I'm really worried about this one, I just don't want him hanging over me. Because he'll eventually break the wall down and then come after me. These things are for Outlanders, but if everybody else uses one, it gives them a speed boost. I have not yet found Lars' van. There's Lars' van. Okay, so I'm good here.
Add blue glow to prepare for liftoff.
Alright, so I've got plenty of time to deal with Lars' van. But I'm going to need 4 blue glow. Alright, so there's that. Now, how defensible is the position? Alright, none of them can get up the cliffs. So they can really only attack me on 3 sides. So that's good. Alright. Because the fewer sides they can attack me on, the less resources I have to use to protect it.
Deadly.
So, now that I know where his van is, it's marked on my map and I can get back to it. So I've got 2 days of the speed run, plus 2 days of the actual quest time to complete it, to try to do all the rest of the objectives I'm after. Looks like a chest in there. No, it's ammo, though. And loot. Just so much loot everywhere.
Stock up.
One of the reasons I hate the time limit is because I can't get the entire city torn down before it runs out. Alright, now I need to concentrate on deploying these locators. That exclamation point means there's something quest-related nearby. And I'm not going to increase the mission difficulty. I did that once. And it was a bad idea. Alright, this looks to be one of them.
One down. Let's find the next one.
I have no idea what that means. I guess each day of the game and there's zombies out there. Where are they? Sounds like there's a bomber. They have actual names, but I haven't learned them.
You've been wonderful. Can't. Nope.
I mean, there's the basic zombie, there's the one with the hornet head, there's the big one, there's the one that throws baseball bones. There's the one that throws bombs. There's the big giant mist monsters. I think those are the only ones I've seen so far. I'm not really very far into the game.
Not bad.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one out there throwing bombs. They're the ones I worry about on those sides of the objective where the husks can't get to me from. Because even though I don't have to worry about being directly attacked from that side, those guys can still lob bombs at me from down below.
Not possible.
I have a bad habit of breaking it before I loot it. Which causes me to miss out on the extra loot. However, I've never found a parking meter that can be looted, so I don't feel bad about that.
Nope.
Alright, how am I looking on crafting mats? Oh, I've got a whole lot of nuts and bolts, but I could use some more rusty mechanical parts. Because the more I gather this go-round, the less gathering I have to do on the next one. And I'm not going to do this because they're a pain in the ass. And they don't really give me anything. I don't actually need that blue glow because I've got enough to complete the objective. Sniper rifle. One of them's still there, but there's an objective somewhere down. And a chest right beyond this wall. Tool chests like that almost always have either nuts and bolts or mechanical parts. So naturally, I must have them. It's telling me back up. Survivors down.
Thanks again for your help. See you soon.
You're welcome. Now I'm going to take all your shit. It's not like you're going to be needing it anymore anyway. Oh, there's the thing.
2 down. Let's find
Good
the
thing I
next
saw it before I started bashing stuff. Because I don't know what would have happened. Ah, forgot to loot the sleeping bag. See his friend.
We just got popular.
Ah, I hate these things. Because not only will they rush you, they'll jump from quite a distance. Damn it. Books never seem to be lootable. You'd think somebody would have hidden some money or something in a book. Alright, I need to go up. Because there's something up some distance. I don't know where. Yep. Bacon in the toilet. And duct tape in the bathtub. Here's another chest. Still going up. There's this thing on the roof. Yep.
Number 3 located. Nice job.
Alright, all I have to do is not fail at this quest, or at the main quest on this map, and I'll get credit for completing that quest, and can advance the story.
Bullets. Let that be a lesson.
It was worth it. Alright, so I've completed that quest, and I've got tons of material, so I think I will go back and assemble. There's this chest. Just in this last update, they made a change so you can jump from higher up without taking damage. That took a lot of getting used to from Battle Royale, because normally a jump like that would have hurt you. I hate those that are shielded, because you got to take the shield down. Before you can hurt the
Smasher,
husk
on
under
the
it.
move.
Alright, so there is one of the big dudes. Let's see if I can take him down without getting myself killed. Oh, now we pissed him off. And there's the mist monster data. Alright. Reload. Reload. And reload. Oh, gotta get out of the hornets.
Nope.
Where the hell is he? I hear him. The encampments at this level are easy enough. Encampments at this level are easy enough as long as they don't drag other spawns into them. Alright, now that I've distracted myself enough, I have a skateboard. I should be using it. It's much faster. I'm gonna go build this thing. Well, I'm gonna have to kill some husks first. Not even hitting him.
Come along!
Alright, that should stop them from coming up and molesting me while I'm doing this. Alright, so...
Let's see.
Brick it is. This is just time consuming, but I seem to have the time.
Nope. Not possible.
Well, now I can't get it to stack here. Oh. Damn it. I can't see what I'm doing. Damn it. This is why I don't generally bother with these. Well, one of the reasons.
Can't. Uh-uh.
Now it's going to point me to treasure chests. And all that work, and I'm going to get a treasure chest out of it. Now I could put another blue glow in it, or 3 more blue glow in it, and it would expand. Oh, I got a reward down here, which is probably nothing I can hold. Well, I got some nuts and bolts out of it, so that's not so bad. So now I know there's a treasure chest over here. Melody360, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Come on. There we go. So I know the treasure chest is over here. Just don't know where. And don't know if it's going to be worth it. Certainly not worth it for all the trouble it took to get it. It's not even in this building. And I'm going to have to fight husks to get it. Alright, boys, let's do this. It's not the gun I wanted. Oh, got a bomber.
Keep coming.
So all told, I got very little out of all of that effort. And that's why I don't like to do those things. But I've still got plenty of time before I need to set Lars Van loose. If I can find another mist monster before then, that would be great. Because the odds of 2 spawning during his takeoff routine are pretty high. And I woke up some husks. I hate the hornet guy. And I hate the loot troll. And I'm going to have to fight the loot troll and some husks. There's a mist monster. Let's go kick his ass. Should have looted that first.
Smasher, on the move! Not possible.
I'm sure everybody's reloaded. Gotta love that headshot multiplier. Alright, when Ray chimes in and gives me the 2-day warning, I'll go back to the van and start building. Until then, I'll keep collecting. But I don't need any more blue glow. Blue glow doesn't hold over between quests either. So a surplus will do me no good. Survivor nearby. I meant to do that. Huh. That was luck. I don't even know why I'm doing that. Just go in the door.
Thank you. I was getting worried.
Oh, Lord.
I know it's a
med
lot
kit.
to ask.
I hate
I really
those.
can't leave without it. It's somewhere nearby.
Check
All
your
right.
map for the location
Where's
of
his
the
med
medkit.
kit? What's that? Magnifying glass on my mini-map. So now I've just got to look around until I find it. Shrooms. Which means it's probably down in a cave or something. I hate coming out to the edge of the map. There it is. I don't feel like messing with you people right now. Damn it, husks.
Keep the line moving.
See, I woke up their encampment, and now I'm gonna have to fight them all. Oh, shit. Where'd he go? Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll fall in the pit and I can just nuke him from orbit.
Smasher!
I don't know why sometimes I can throw this and other times I can't. I've never actually had that happen before. There it is.
Nope.
Did not mean to do that. Alright, gotta get back to my survivor guy. This guy's confused by stairs. I hear a chest. Alright, survivor dude, here's your med kit. I hate the ones that send me out on a fetch
Keep up the good
quest.
work.
I'm like, it's the zombie apocalypse. You should be grateful for the fact that I'm rescuing you. We've got band-aids back at the fort. I do like that all the survivors seem to have a toilet of their own. That's a nice touch. So no matter where they're hidden out, they've got a toilet.
Bullets! Love it!
I got nothing from all those filing cabinets. As far as breaking them down, I looted a few things.
Looks like a bad storm is in the forecast. I need to pull you out before it gets there. You have 2 days. Good luck.
Alright, there's the 2-day warning. So I'm gonna loot this room and then head back. Oh yeah, I am on the other side of the map. But as long as I don't drag 11 billion husks along with me, it's no big deal. So I can loot this. I wish you could loot while you were on the thing. clear out some space, get a few more bricks. Already determined that they can't come up the cliff. So here's their closest point of entry. Blue glow in, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to come from every side.
Flip the switch when you're ready.
Upgrade everything. We're going to put weaker walls along the backside.
Enemy in my
Kill
sight.
these husks. Just so I don't have to suddenly deal with them during the fight. Alright, so there's a spawner over here, all the way over there. It looks like down there, so they will be coming up this side. So I'm not going to focus as heavily on this side, just because I don't expect any to be coming this way. I can always expand if I need to. not know what that sound means. Should have probably torn this thing down.
Can't.
All right, I know from experience they're going to go for the corners. So now let me craft some traps. I should have plenty of stuff to do it. Except I'm about to have to stop and fend off a bunch of husks, most likely.
Add it to the armory.
Get rid of some of my bacon. So I can craft some traps that I don't have. I don't have any blue wall spikes. So I'm just going to have to craft some green ones. Oh, hell.
Taken down.
Oh,
Our fort's in danger.
watch out!
I was good until they blew up his RV. I should have just left him. Yeah, I did get that up. All right. Man, there is no place to go back up on this side. I was thinking I'd come down here so I wouldn't build them another way up. Need to tear these out so I don't go against my build limit. There isn't a build limit per se, but you get a bonus for staying under it. And until you start the mission, you can change your mind about things. All right. That's all I'm going to put down there for now. I mean, if you get enough traps, they'll really do the bulk of the work for you. And all you have to do is run around and put out fires, which is my plan. Alright, so now let me craft a few more. How many floor traps do I have? 3. Ceiling traps. Should give me 10 of each. Everybody's reloaded. My sniper rifle is nearly dead. That's not going to be good. If they start coming from this way, I'll fill these up with traps. Pick up loot while I can. Replenish anything I've used. While it's easy to do, and I'm still working on borrowed time. Alright, let's fire this bad boy up.
Defend the van.
So now all I gotta do is hold him off for 3 minutes.
Heads up, people.
We've got a bonus in play. Shoot it, stab it, or fix it. We got trouble. You only have 1 day until I pull you out. Finish up what you can.
I hear the big boy coming. And he's gonna suck, because he'll rip my fort all to hell.
Can't.
No. I think whatever is happening in the sky is affecting things on the ground. It looks like the humps are
Look out,
going
force under
somewhere.
attack. Cusps can't be clever enough to plan things. Can they?
Well, whatever's up there, it may be calling out to them.
Oh. That's probably bad. 30 seconds left to go.
And there's another one.
Dismissed.
Bonus challenge success. Good job, team.
Alright, fix everything up.
Not bad. I think we'll need a little more blue glow. Add blue glow and get ready to defend the van. Flip the switch when you're ready.
Yeah, they didn't really come this way. I was right. Fix all my walls. Another trap down there, though. Craft a bunch more bullets. You can see I've really run through all the mechanical parts and nuts and bolts that I had. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. These are upgraded. What I am going to do is build a piece here and stick a trap on it. Craft another wall trap. No, that's right, I don't have any more boards. I can't make another one. Upgrade these boards just so they don't get knocked down. I don't think anything up above took damage. No, we're good. Alright. Got more bullets.
Check your map for updated storm intel. Activate final launch sequence when you're ready.
Alright, gotta hold them off for 4 minutes this time.
We've got a bonus in play. Fort's taken on husks.
My sniper rifle died. They're coming this way. There's a bomber down here somewhere. Where is she? There she is. She can really hurt my traps. Now they're coming this way.
Fort's under attack?
So I mean, those bombers can cause a lot of damage if I don't take them out.
left to go.
Eyes on target.
Launch in 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Float well, Lars.
Now, they did some serious damage to my traps, throwing those bombs. Alright, how'd I do? Got 2 skill points out of it. More skill points that I'm not going to spend yet. I had to spend a lot of them yesterday. Level 4 loot, that's about what I normally get. Had to spend a lot of the skill points that I wasn't really prepared to spend yesterday. Because doing the upgrade to my characters required skills that I didn't have yet, so I had to buy them. Alright, people, which let me buy certain things. That's event currency, and XP for leveling up my heroes.
I've got a fix on Pop's location. Now getting there, that's another story. Whoa, not so fast! Sorry, Commander. I need to stop whatever it is he's about to do.
Pop is another one of the droids, the other droids being Pop and Locke. And I got a big-ass hammer as my reward for that, which will go well. I don't know which class uses it. Unfortunately, it's not a schematic, which means it'll wear out and I'll have to throw it away or lose it completely like I lost that sniper rifle. Because you can't repair them. If you want it forever, you have to have a schematic. And this is the reason I started playing this game. Quests give you V-Bucks, which I can then turn around and spend in Battle Royale. So I like to farm the quests and get V-Bucks.
No way. Not gonna happen. And if you're wrong, we're talking total meltdown. No way. What do you say, Commander? You want to risk it? See how far we can push the storm shield.
I think we're going to have to risk it. But I'm not going to risk it today because the storm shield defenses tend to be kind of long and drawn out. Maybe not as drawn out as that was, but they're a little more complex. But for that, I'll get 100 more V-Bucks and a skill point. And it'll put me one step closer to completing the Stonewood map, which will then open up more things. Most importantly, it will let me start buying skills on Skill Tree 2, which will then help me out a lot more. The exclamation points means there's something available. In expedition squads, that's kind of annoying because these things recycle every so often. It's just telling me I've got a new mission available to do. I don't want to do any because I'm overloaded with stuff as it is, and my OCD requires me to look at them to clear them out. And then in my armory, I picked up... What did I pick up? I picked up this hammer. and I don't remember what class uses it. And you see I've got all of these melee weapons that I don't use anyway. I know ninjas use something, but I don't know who uses a hammer. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, that's Save the World. Really, you can see how it appeals to my OCD just to run around and loot and bash everything. And then waste all my crafting materials to fight off the husks at the end. Which is then, it's like, well, I do the missions to get materials, and I get materials so I can do the missions. And it's a never-ending cycle. And there's really nothing I can do to stop it. So, that being said, even though it hasn't been quite 2 hours, I'm going to go ahead and call it off here. Because there's not enough time to get started on the next mission, and this is a good stopping place. So, Tuesday night, tomorrow night, I'm forgetting what day it is. Tomorrow night, we'll have part 4 of Telltale's Batman, and then Thursday night will be part 5, and then Friday night will be more Fortnite Battle Royale as I get my ass kicked at that. At least this version of Fortnite doesn't kick my ass, at least at this low level. Because this low level, the zombies are easy to kill. I dread seeing what it's going to look like at higher levels. But now that I'm past that stupid mimic quest that took me a week to find one to spawn, I feel like I'm making progress again. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.